Hello and welcome to Fantastical Magic Tarot. Welcome to the new people here. Welcome back to anyone who's been with me before. So happy to have you. Now, today we're doing a reading about how can you make your plan successful. So the intention here is to get you advice about how to make whatever plan is on your mind, whatever you've been trying to manifest. How do you make this happen? How do you make your plan successful? Okay, so you've got 3 piles to choose from. And there's little flowers to guide you in today. This is the first flower. That's pile 1. And then pile 2 is this second flower. And then pile 3 is this third one here, this flower here. Okay, so you pick whichever one you're drawn to the most. I am going to put timestamps in the description box below, and then I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this first flower, I'm going to put it to the side. And I'm going to show you your oracle last today. And I'm going to read from the book just for this one oracle card in this reading. Is it so beautiful? I'm excited for that. Now let's start with some tarot. And we're going to be asking the universal energies and your guides for pile number 1. How can they make their plans successful? How can they make their plans successful? And I'll show you what flips out here as I shuffle off screen. How can you make your plan successful? Okay, got a couple here. Book of Shadows, 10 of Air. That's the 10 of Swords, by the way. Okay, we're going to get more. How can pile number 1 make their plans successful? 3 of Air, 3 of Swords. How can pile number 1, thank you, 4 of Earth, 4 of Pentacles. And I think we'll just start off right here. So this Book of Shadows is the Hierophant in a traditional deck. And obviously this card, I mean, given the book and just the meaning of the Hierophant, is a lot about knowledge. And some of the traditional meanings of the Hierophant can also be about the organization of knowledge and, you know, traditions, structures, that sort of thing. With this particular Hierophant card, it also talks about, you know, the idea of having an entire book with like blank pages, and how a book is a way for you to organize, and filling those pages is a way for you to organize your thoughts and knowledge, and then forever be like a tool for you to always refer to go back to remember. Yeah, like it's a strong foundational tool once you've filled in the pages. And it also talks about how sometimes the first way that you organize information, or the first way you organize an approach, whatever the case may be, organize your knowledge, it may not be the right way the first time, and then you figure out a better way to fill the pages. So that's that card. And then with this 10 of Air, it's the 10 of Swords in a traditional deck. And you can see this is tarot reader here in the card. And again, this deck is the Book of Shadows tarot, and it's the As Above deck. There's a second deck called the So Below deck. So this As Above deck, it has a lot different meanings of some of the cards. Not a lot, but you know, there are different meanings. for this particular deck for the tarot cards than versus traditional meanings. So anyway, here this card is talking about the possibilities. Like every time you shuffle and do a spread, when you're doing tarot, you get new information, you get new possibilities, you get new insight. And something this card indicates too is that there's a lot of power available in the situation. And then the Three of Air, you've got another kind of divination person here. I mean, this deck does have a lot of it's kind of magical, but you have another card here showing some kind of divination. This woman is scrying. And this, so again, Three of Air, Three of Swords, same, that's what that is. And Three of Swords traditionally is talking about heartbreak. Healing also, not just heartbreak, but healing. But in this particular deck, there's another focus here about like information available and how you're looking at information. So this card is also talking about looking at things from a different point of view or a different perspective. And then we've got the Four of Earth here. And these are little gnomes. And they're like collecting things for the future. They're preparing for the next season or winter or whatever the case may be. So this is like indicating of putting away resources so that you have a strong foundation for the future. So what I'm getting in all of this, I just wanted to explain these cards because, like I said, it's just the way that I'm looking at them isn't necessarily the way that you would normally look at like a Ten of Swords or Three of Swords. So I am getting a lot of messaging here about possibility. I think one message you're getting here is that you need to know that there are multiple possibilities in this way forward. Whatever plan you have, there's a lot of possibilities in the way that this could go, or maybe, how this could go or what this could look like. And there's also a lot of information or a lot of messaging here about foundation, about doing things right. Like, for example, if you're going to start your own business, like you need to get all those foundational things in place before you start actually offering out services or product or whatever. So this is talking about foundation. Another way of looking at this would be like, let's say you're thinking about quitting your job and you want to start your own thing. About making sure you have enough money stored away before you do that. Like, I think with this Four of Earth here, there's a message or an ask of you to be practical in terms of a foundation. So I think you really need to look at like, how are you building? What's like the very foundational first steps of what you're building, and make sure you do a proper job there. And then, just keeping an open mind about the possibilities. And I'm getting a message here about record keeping, making sure that you keep good records in whatever you're going to be doing. It's another thing that feels important. Being organized. Okay, so those are just some messages coming through right off the bat. I'm going to get more information here. Can you please get more information? I'll get some oracle here. Let me get more information here for pile number 1. How do they make their plans successful? How do they make their plans successful here for pile number 1, please? Sorry, I'm just going to shuffle a bit more with these cards, so bear with me as I'm shuffling. One more good shuffle here. Great. Okay. How does pile number 1 make their plans successful, please? How does pile number 1 make their plans successful? Oh, wow. All of these? No, that's too many. Sorry. That was way too many. I kind of felt like I went, maybe I didn't shuffle enough. I kind of had that feeling, but I don't like making you guys wait forever. I do pre-shuffle. Anyway, oh, look at that. Okay, we're going to take that one. Okay. Growth, card number 44, toadstools. Okay, let's get some more. What else for pile number 1 here? How do they make their plans successful, please? Trust. I'll get one more of these ones. One more. Okay, great. Lovely. Manifesting dreams. So right away, you're definitely getting the message that whatever this is that you're trying to plan it's for you. You've not been misled in whatever this plan is about. You're on the right track with it. I feel like a lot of you here at the beginning stages, or you're needing to revamp something. Yeah, I feel like either I'm getting an energy where it's like many of you, are at the beginning stages, or you were working on it for a while and now you're going to need to like revamp something, like look at your foundation again, look at how to organize things better, consider other possibilities if you have been at this for a while. But you're definitely, whatever this plan is, it's definitely for you, like I said. So besides that, what I'm really getting with these 3 oracle cards is there may, either way, whether you're at the beginning or you have been at this a little bit and you're needing to revamp a bit, I feel like this people who picked this group here are maybe starting to wondering when things are going to start happening, wondering when things are really going to start growing. Maybe sort of the fruits of your labor haven't really grown or developed yet. But there's a lot of mushrooms in this card, and mushrooms, they're so much more than the fruit of what comes up. They've got all kinds of like roots and filaments and structures that are in the soil. And they play such a huge role in the health of a forest. They help, transport nutrients and stuff like that. And so there's so much going on beneath the surface here. And then, finally, after all this stuff going on beneath the surface, these mushrooms pop up. Yeah. And so I think you're being just encouraged to keep going. And if you haven't seen a lot of growth yet, you will. Okay? I feel for this group, I feel an energy of like something about to burst through. Like, I don't think you have that much longer to wait. And speaking of that, I'm going to get, and when I say you don't have much longer to wait, I mean before you're going to start seeing some kind of, significant growth or something encouraging happening anyway. But maybe you're just kind of wondering right now, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Is this ever going to happen? Okay, I'm going to see if we can get a timing card or some kind of, a little more of a clear message. Okay, sorry. Let's just keep shuffling. Shuffle. For pile number 1 here, can we please have more information about their plans, how they can make their plans successful? How can pile number 1 make their plans? Okay. Reconsider. Okay, yeah, I was kind of getting that message about like there's something to revamp and there's a need to look at possibilities here. I think that's it. And I don't think it's a huge thing. Like that you're just going to have to completely redo everything or something like that, or choose a vastly different path. No, I just think there's something that needs tweaked. You need to look at another possibility. You need to look at things from a different perspective. And then once you can find out what that is, like what needs tweaked, what is this other possibility, then you're going to see this kind of burst through that I was just talking about. Interesting. So what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to get a different tarot deck. Actually, I'll get the So Below one of that same. Just bear with me while I grab it. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I feel the need to. So I'm going to grab this other part, the So Below part, because I feel like we need more practical advice for you. I don't know, you know, sometimes we're really just meant to figure these things out on our own, but sometimes Spirit will give us a hint. Like what needs tweaked? I'm going to ask that for you. What needs tweaked? What needs reconsidered? So you're going to have to bear with me as I take a minute to shuffle these properly, okay? What needs tweaked or what needs reconsidered for pile number 1? Please tell us about this reconsider message here. For pile number 1, what's this reconsider message? What do they need to reconsider? What does pile number 1 need to reconsider? What is it that needs? Okay, Knight of Wands. What needs reconsidered? What needs reconsidered, please? What needs reconsidered for pile number 1? What is this reconsider card about, please? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Of course we get this. The 7 of Cups. Again, choices. Oh. I wonder if you've got your eggs in too many baskets. Because with the Knight of Wands, this to me feels like it's some kind of action you're taking. There's an actual action you're taking that needs to be reconsidered. Not like a theory or some kind of philosophy or nothing like that needs reconsidered. I feel like it's an actual action that needs reconsidered. And maybe you've just splitting your energy too much. Maybe there's too many choices here. Maybe that's what all this possibility is about. Maybe you need to just pick one. I don't know if that resonates with everyone. Let's just try and get one more. This is a general read, so it's going to be hard to get something extremely specific. Can I get one more here? What needs reconsidered? What? Yeah. 8 of Swords. And look, in this particular 8 of Swords, it's like this person is like gone into like research overload, like completely stressed themselves out from how much like they're trying to figure out. Yeah, I think for a lot of you here, it's going to be like scattered. There's some kind of scattered energy here. I think you need to focus more on one thing or center your energy. Pick something if you're involved in multiple things, or maybe you're like really considering like just an example I can think of. Okay, take this and apply it to your own situation. But like if you are promoting yourself on 100 different platforms and it's like taking all your energy, like maybe you just need to pick 1 or 2 and really focus there. Or you're trying to sell like 10 different kinds of products, maybe you need to just focus on 1, you know, or 2, you know. It's that kind of an energy that I'm getting. Okay, I hope that's helpful. I'm going to get a final message here for you. Oh, and then we're going to read your oracle too. Yeah. I forgot your final oracle, but I'm going to get one more other oracle before we read that guiding card that we had for you. Can we have one more message here for pile number 1 about how they can make their plans successful? How can pile number 1 make their plans successful, please? Share your bounty. Okay, so there's 2 kind of things I'm getting with that right away is number 1 is that you're going to, if you're worried at all, like if you have a plan and either it involves or it's just kind of part of your motivation, either it involves directly or it's just part of your motivation to be able to care for others. Maybe you really want to be able to take better care of your family or provide in some way I think this is just confirmation you're going to be able to do that. And then, but the another meaning of this card is that sometimes when you share, when you give, you're also receiving, right? So maybe there's somewhere you could give more that will help you get the clarity that you need to get this growth going. Like maybe that's going to actually, even if it doesn't seem like the obvious way to change up the energy or get some clarity or make a new connection, I don't know, but like there's another message here about sharing. And it does energetically, when we give, we receive. That's 100% true. But it could be even more practical than that, that maybe by sharing something, you're going to end up meeting someone that's going to help provide you clarity. And it'll be different things for different people. Okay, and then your last oracle is card number 22. So notice that you've got 22 and 44 here, by the way. This is such a beautiful card. She feels, she knows. So let's read it. Okay, so I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's very long, but well, actually this one isn't too bad. Okay, we'll see how it goes. It says, an illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but as more of a softer, gentler knowing. It is like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it. This insight will assist you, and you are asked to honor it. You will know which insight it is at the right time. Your heart will tell you. You are therefore being asked to rely upon the clarity that is coming to you now or that has come recently. Gently but firmly, from that place of knowing, intend to act and take your next step forwards. This oracle comes to you with guidance, particularly about long-range or long-term developments, something that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue, or moment is of importance. Although you will only have a dim sense of that possibility at best, the situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are and how you are being asked to and how you are being helped on to the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle right now. You are being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. Sometimes this warrants change or even temporary restrictions in the short term. If you can't see how the present can possibly become what you sense the future to be, this message is especially relevant. Through the natural process of transformation, great leaps are indeed possible. You simply must be prepared to surrender into the process with absolute trust. This oracle brings you specific guidance. The situation in your current life are particularly geared towards a more significant manifestation that is coming to you according to your life path and purpose. This is a stage of preparation and of building a foundation that will hold you strong and centered as your creative journey unfolds and your life path becomes ever more brilliant and luminous. So keep plugging away. Remain patient, but most of all, be hopeful and trust in the light you sense ahead of you, for it is the light that is within you, simply revealed and more fully. all that is happening now is happening to that end. Wow, it's pretty synchronistic. Talking about foundations, talking about maybe feeling like things aren't happening. You're at some kind of point, either at the beginning or at a revamp point. It's just confirming all of that, and that you need some clarity right now. Like this, looking at things from a different perspective, possibilities, but then we got that dual message of like, yeah, there's lots of possibilities, but like maybe that is actually the problem. So for those of you where it resonates, you need to focus in on and pick one. It looks like you're going to need some kind of clarity in order to be able to do that. And I feel like it's coming to you. This clarity is coming to you. But you need to get out of this like Eight of Swords energy to get it. And for some of you, it's going to be, I feel like for some of you, you're going to get it through some kind of reciprocal kind of relationship with something or someone. And you're being asked to trust again too in that oracle we just read. You're again being asked to trust. And you know, what we got from this oracle that I didn't quite get. I mean, I did, because you got this manifesting dreams card. So I knew you were like, I knew you weren't at your end point of whatever this is you're manifesting or these plans are about, but this is going to like be a huge, beautiful thing. I think bigger than you even realize. So very cool. Okay. If any of that was helpful for you, I would appreciate a like and subscribe and a comment even too. If you have one, that's great. And then I'll see you in the next one. Hi, pile number 2. Now, I have to tell you, to be honest, right now, I don't know if I picked up this, if this was pile number 2, this flower or not. So if you picked this flower, this is your pile. And if for some reason I mixed them up and this is actually the flower you chose, it's actually going to be in the timestamp for time number 3. I hope I didn't do that, but there's a chance I did. And if I did, it's okay. You're still going to get the message that you need. So if this is actually your flower, just go ahead to pile number 3. And you're still going to get the message you need because it's the same oracle that you picked, okay? But in anyhow, if you pick this flower, this is your pile. Okay, I'm going to put it to the side. We're going to carry on. These things happen, right? And they may not have even happened. I don't even know. I can't go back and check right now without totally messing up the video. So you guys are okay with that, right? I'm human. Okay, let's get into your reading for pile number 1. I'm going to shuffle some tarot. We're going to read that oracle at the end. Sorry. We'll read that oracle at the end, and we're going to shuffle the tarot here, get you tarot messages about how can you make your plan successful. I'm going to get some good messages for you about how you can make your plan successful, please. For pile number 2. How can pile number 2 make their plan successful, please? Oh my, okay. Oh, wowzers. All right, we're taking them, You got lots. Okay. Okay, so the first one you got is the 3 of Fire, which is the 3 of Wands. And then you've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Pretty card though, hey? Okay, and I won't talk too much until I get all the cards, at least the tarot cards out. And then you've got this Book of Shadows, came out in the last pile. Which is the Hierophant. You've got the 2 of Pentacles, which in this deck is the 2 of Earth. And then you've got the Maiden of, the Mother of Fire, which I think is the King, actually. I'm going to double check that. I think this is the King of Wands. And then you've got the 6 of Air, the 6 of Swords. And you've got the 8 of Air, which is the 8 of Swords. Now this deck, this is the Book of Shadows tarot. This is the So Below deck. And it's got different meanings than than, I mean, not completely, but a lot of the meanings are kind of different in this deck than the traditional tarot. Anyway, I'm going to get one more because it's uneven here. So I need one now under this Two of Earth. Can I get one more? What's this Two of Earth about? What's this Two of Earth about, please? What is the Two of Earth about for pile number 2 here, please? What's... Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's not them. I just need one for this Two of Earth. Thank you. Another fire card. Six of fire. So that's the Six of Wands. Okay. And I'm just going to double check if this is if this mother is actually the king. I just can't remember offhand. 1 second. Yeah, so sorry. This is actually the Queen of Fire. So the Queen of Wands. It's the crone that's the king in this deck. I knew it was something different with the king here. I knew it was a female sort of energy. Anyway, okay, so what have we got here? What we've got here is a lot of, there's a lot of desire in this energy. There's a lot of, so this, sorry, I'll explain here. So this Three of Fire in this deck, this is actually Venus. Okay, and so this represents like attraction and a deep wanting, like an attraction, a desire, a deep sort of longing. And then with this, with the Queen of Wands, it's another sort of fiery energy. Not that this is really fiery, but it's kind of an intense energy about something you want. And with this, the Ten of Fire here. So in this deck, these are stars. These are constellations. And this, again, with stars represent our wishes, you know? But with this reversed here, it's kind of like you're not really sure. Either you've lost this desire. Maybe you've lost some motivation here with this being reversed, or you're feeling hopeless about what you're really wanting here. Maybe the longing is still there, but you just don't know what direction to go in, or you feel kind of lost or hopeless, or maybe you've even just lost your desire for something. I don't know. So either of those could apply. And with the Book of Shadows, which is the Hierophant card, which was a major card of knowledge and understanding. I mean, it can mean many things, so that's what I'm getting right now for this reading. And this Eight of Air here in particular is talking about meditation, right? This person is in meditation, their chakras are all lit up. This is a different way of knowing than a traditional way of knowing, right? A traditional way of knowing is like a book, reading it, getting taught it in a school, whatever, right? And then this is a completely different way of knowing, but it is still a way of knowing. I think you're really being called here to find some balance in your energy, even with this Two of Earth here. This is you can see there's a lot of earth and water in this card. It's about balance of those things. Balance between the practical and the emotional, the body and the mind, and the emotional body and the physical body. Like balance. There's a call for balance here. And this Six of Wands, or the Six of Fire here, this is Saturn. So this is talking about, again, this can talk about ambitions, but this can be talking about like hard-won victories. It's going to be like a hard-won victory. Maybe things are just feeling kind of hard right now. and whatever this plan is. And this card here is, this card here, this little cat here is this lady's, in this deck, it's called a familiar. So it's like an animal's guide. So this is talking about a guide. And connecting to, especially paired with this 8 of air, I just feel like you're being asked to connect to whatever guides you have. If you have animal spirit guides, or if you have an actual pet that helps you, you can meditate with your pet. But whatever you feel is your sort of spiritual guidance, your source of spiritual guidance, I think you're being asked to connect to that, to balance out your energy, so that you can find your way forward. Okay, that's really what I'm getting so far. I definitely need more information here. So what is this about for pile number 2? What is this about for pile number 2? Actually, sorry, I just realized I want to clarify something with a different deck. I'm going to get the other deck here. This is the same Shadow of Tarot's deck, but this is the So Below one. This one's a little more, this one does have the traditional meanings of the tarot. But I'm going to clarify. I want to know, did you lose your, what is this? Did you lose your motivation, or you just lost your desire, or you just don't know what to do? Or you're just feeling kind of hopeless. I don't know, but what is this desire? I just want to, it's going to be different things for different people, because this is a general read, so we get mixed energies. So we can't get super specific unless you all are wanting the same thing, but let's just get, I'm going to clarify 2 things here. Can I please get more information? What is this 3 of fire? What is this Venus about for pile number 2, please? What is this 3 of fire about for pile number 2? What is this 3 of, oh, we got something flipped there. Oh no, sorry. I thought so, but. Okay. What is this 3 of fire for pile number 2? Okay. Oh, the sun. I mean, this is talking about happiness. Obviously, in this card, it's about family too. I kind of get 10 of Pentacles or 10 of Cups vibes from this. Are you just wanting something that's going to make you happy? But I mean, that seems kind of obvious, doesn't it? But that's what we're getting. This 10 of fire. What is this 10 of fire reversed? Why is the 10 of fire reversed? What is this 10 of fire reversed about? Thank you. The Magician. Have you lost ability, or have you lost confidence in yourself? Is that what this is about? I hope not. I mean, we all do. I shouldn't say that. We all do. Everybody at some point has self-doubt and loses confidence. And the process of regaining that sometimes is just really actually powerful and beautiful and transforms us. So I've got the Lovers on the bottom. Is this about a relationship? Doesn't have to be. I mean, here you see a couple. You also see someone buying a house. Anyway, okay. Well, it's, like I said, it's going to be different things for different people. I just need to clarify that a little bit. So, okay, I'm going to carry on with Oracle here. Can I get more information for pile number 2? More information for pile number 2, please. What is this for pile number 2? How can they make their plans successful? How can pile number 2 make their plans successful? Knowledge. We're getting another knowledge card here. You need more. I was going to say you need more information, but I don't think you need the traditional kind of information. But we'll see. Okay. Can I get one more? How does pile number 2 make their plans successful? How does pile number 2? Okay. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Acceptance and miracles. Okay. I will also kind of get the feeling that something has happened to make you feel discouraged. Or maybe there's some kind of situation here that you actually, there's some part of the situation you can't change. There's some part of whatever's going on for you that is tied to these plans that you have that you want to be successful that can't change, and you need to accept that. But I think you can look at it a different way, or at least there's something else that you do have some power and control over. At the very least, we all have power and control. Not easily. And with work, usually, over how we see things, where we're getting our information from. Okay, and then the other card you got is miracles. And sorry, I picked this back up again because I wanted to say something else about this too, is like, you can see she's above the forest. You know that saying, can't see the trees from the forest? Or the forest from the trees, which is it? Can't remember. Anyway, the point is about seeing a bigger picture. So maybe something has happened and you need to be able to see the bigger picture again. Rise above. She's rising above through her perspective. But miracles, this is an encouragement. I think this card came out to encourage you that even though something seems like it can't be changed, or something seems maybe hopeless, or you've lost confidence in something, that this is a message for you to believe in miracles. Okay? Believe in transformation. Believe in a rainbow after a storm. Okay, so you're going to have a rainbow after a storm is really the message I'm getting there. Let's get a couple more. How does pile number 2 make their plans successful? How does pile number 2 make their plans successful, please? How does pile number 2 make their plans successful? How does pile number 2 make their plans successful, please? We have one more here, please. Okay, look at this. This is actually exactly what I'm talking about. So you got the unlikely card. So there's something that can't be changed again. Maybe you're hoping it can be changed, but you need to accept that it can't. But through this all are big, happy changes. Okay? So the way that you make your plan successful is you accept that what cannot be changed. And you don't put your energy there anymore. You put your energy into looking at things from a higher perspective. You put your energy into connecting to your own guidance from within, aligning your energy again, connecting to any kind of source of energy for you, whether that's a spirit animal, an actual animal, nature, trees, God, whatever it is, so that you can have a different way of looking at things and a different understanding of how to move forward in a way that accepts whatever has happened that cannot change. Okay, I'm gonna get just a couple more. These readings are a little longer today, but that's okay. Can we get more for pile number 2, please? Pile number 2. Can we have some more information here for pile number 2? Look, another rainbow. Rainbow. Is that? Oh no, that's a shooting star. Sorry. We have one more here for pile number 2. Journey. 100%. So like this. And again, whenever I see this card, I see this woman who looks very serene and peaceful amidst, it looks like she's in a windstorm to me. Things look like windy and blurry and kind of crazy around her, but she herself, look at her face. It's so serene and calm. And it's about the journey, not the destination. It 100% is. And it's like, if you can just accept that, like maybe you're not going to get the outcome that you wanted. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. He's whining. Maybe you're not going to get the exact outcome you wanted, but like, nevertheless, it's going to be miraculous. It's going to feel like this rainbow. Like, this is how you're going to feel. It's going to be lovely. You need to accept that though. Okay, let's get your final. Look, isn't that so similar? Wow. Okay, you got card number 16. What you want wants you. Okay, and I'm going to read from the book. This is the, I don't think I showed pile number 1 this, but that's the deck. Says, do you dare to believe that what you want is also wanting you? The genuine desires of your heart are the sacred purpose of the soul, swath and pleasure. Yet if you have been ashamed, judged for, or made to feel guilt over, or denied your natural desires or pleasures in any way, you may have developed a very tricky and complicated relationship with the yearnings of your heart. Oh my gosh. Okay. We often learn to distrust our own desires and come to believe that they are something to be overcome or avoided. We may even try to want second best, disbelieving that we are worthy of our first choice, of what we really genuinely want, and would fulfill us deeply. Perhaps we have conditioned ourselves to believe that getting what we want is for others, not us. This oracle comes with a healing message for you. First, trust in what you truly want, not the substitution and make-dos, but what would truly bring a sense of passionate, playful purpose and fulfillment to your life. You might not know anything more than I want to sing, or I want to write, or I want to help animals, or I want to paint. Start with what you know and hold it in your heart as you do the healing process. If you genuinely do not know what your heart wants, you will very much enjoy the process of exploring your desires by making gentle and persistent inquiries of yourself. Ask yourself what it is that truly moves you. Give this matter consistent attention without forcing a response. Your answers may come in a sudden flood or slowly over time. As you get to know your genuine desires and give yourself permission to feel and receive them, a powerful sequence is set in motion. From the depths of the universe, your desires hurtle its way towards you as the perfect manifestation. It is coming to you even now, manifesting itself as the best situation or relationship or circumstances to bring fulfillment to your heart, radiance to your life path, and creative awakening. So don't give up. Keep dreaming of your fulfillment, but don't imagine it as always awaiting you in some distant future. Instead, play with what it feels like to be so fulfilled right now. How will you feel different? How will you be more grateful, more peaceful, more content, more confident, more trusting of your ability to create in the loving responsiveness of this wild universe? Cultivate those feelings. Get to feel what genuine desire and meeting of that desire that can generate yet new desire is like for you. Give yourself permission to go there right now. Remember that if you have people in your life who are shutting you down, suggesting that what you want is not possible, or that you are aiming too high, then they need this healing too. Perhaps you can inspire them by giving yourself permission to heal. This will naturally open them to the idea that they could give themselves permission to know and fulfill their unique desires too. Whether someone chooses to be inspired by you or to be fearful of your innate creative power, it is completely up to them. This oracle brings you the message that whether you see it as coming or not, your desire is already on its way to you. It is closer than you think, and soon you will be able to see it, touch it, feel it, and enjoy it. You will then become inspired for your next manifestation based on your truest desires of your heart. Wow, again, so much about desire here. And maybe part of this acceptance, what I was getting when I was reading that, for some of you, maybe this acceptance card is about accepting people in your life that don't believe in you, or accepting people in your life that can't change. Maybe that's what can't change in this situation is other people. And again, with this magician and this, so you're very much being encouraged to believe in yourself, believe in your ability, believe in what you want. When I said before, maybe the outcome isn't going to be exactly what you want, I don't know that I kind of take that back. I really feel like you can have what you want with this final card. It really clarified. This final card clarified everything for me. It was very synchronistic, very in line with everything that I was saying, but clarified a couple points. And I feel like, this is going to be different things for different people, but I feel like there's something about another person or people involved here, whether it's because this is about a relationship that you want, maybe you have to accept the ending of a relationship that wasn't for you and believe that you can have the kind of relationship and kind of person that you want. You do not have to compromise on that. And then for others of you, I think it's just that other people in your life maybe have been not believing in what you want or believing in you, and it's caused you to doubt it. But you're being told very clearly not to. Okay? So it was a very beautiful message. If you got anything out of it, I would appreciate a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what this was about, and then I'll see you in the next one. Hi, pile number 3. Now, I just told pile number 2 that there is a chance that I got the flowers, or not just the flowers, I got the cards mixed up for pile 2 and 3. So if you picked this flower, then this is your pile, okay? And if you picked the orange flower, that was actually in pile number 2. So in any case, this reading is for this flower, okay? I hope I didn't mix it up, but I can't go back and check. So in any case, this is, you just follow the flower here. And I'm really sorry if I did get that mixed up. But the readings have been really good, so stick with me so far. This is an oracle I'm going to read at the end. And we're going to start with tarot. And even if, no matter if I got the piles mixed up or not, if you pick that pink flower, this is definitely your reading, okay? This is the reading for this flower. And you'll get the right messages here for sure. Okay. Can we please have for pile number 3, how do they make their plans successful? How does pile number 3 make their plans successful? And I'm going to show you what pops out here. Okay. How does pile number 3 make their plans successful, please? How does pile number 3 make their plans successful, please? Okay, let's see here. All right. Got the 3 of water, which is the 5 of water, which is the 5 of cups in a traditional tarot. This is a different, it is traditional in terms of it's got all the right, cards and all the same number of cards and stuff, but this is the actual deck that I'm using. It's the Book of Shadows Tarot. Comes in 2 decks, As Above and a So Below. I'm using the As Above deck. The So Below deck does follow the traditional meanings, but the As Above one here, it deviates a bit. It's got kind of different meanings, so just keep that in mind as I'm reading the cards here. What else for pile number 3? How do they make their plans successful for pile number 3? How do they make their plans successful? What else did we get? Okay, so sorry, did I show you? The Crone of Air is the King of Swords. The World card, that's as usual, but it's in reverse. And then we've got the 8 of Water, which is the 8 of Cups. And I'm just going to start there. Okay, so this particular 5 of water, this is depicting a war goddess, okay? This is someone like charged, right? You can see the lightning there, charged and ready to rumble. And so this can indicate that either the situation itself is quite charged, there's some conflict, or maybe your back is up or somebody's back is up in this situation, or that it requires a fight even. Something like that. We'll see as we go on here. And then we've got the King of, or the Crone of Air, or King of Swords. And in this particular deck, this is somebody who has closed the book on something. Well, he's just closed the book. So this indicates like letting something go. That, especially with this World card in reverse, the World card can be about a completion. It can be about a lot more than that, but that's sort of what I'm getting here with these two cards together. I feel like there's not an acceptance that something has ended. That's what I'm getting with those two. And then we've got the 8 of water here, but you can see she's got a cauldron. This is a witch, and she's got a cauldron. And this is about the transformation, the magic that happens in that cauldron, how all these different ingredients or all the energy that goes into the cauldron can transform it into something else. So this is about transformation. It's also about magic. So I definitely need to clarify here. I'm going to use this So Below deck so we get a little more straightforward meanings. I love these sort of more mysterious, I need to be more intuitive with these cards, and I love the all sort of different kind of meanings that these cards have, but sometimes we really just need the OG kind of tarot going on. So let's clarify with the other part of this set with the So Below tarot. Can we please clarify this for pile number 3? What do they need to do to make their plans successful? What does pile number 3 need to do to make their plans successful? Please clarify this 5 of water. Show me the 5 of water. What's that about? What is this 5 of water about? What is this? Okay. Interesting. Another fiery energy. We've got the King of Wands here. This person standing over the other people, but not in a fighting kind of way. She looks like they're looking up to her. She looks like a leader, like she's teaching or, declaring something. But anyway, it's another fiery action. Like there's a lot of action in both of these. I feel a lot. One feels more energetic. But yeah, anyway, we'll get more information here. What is this Crone of Air? What's this Crone of Air about? Tell me more about this Crone of Air. 4 Cups. Yeah. I mean, this can be about a missed opportunity. This can be about boredom. This can be about a bad perspective. Well, not bad's not a good word, but like a perspective where you just can't see, you can't see that cup. She's completely oblivious to this cup here. And sometimes in the 4 of Cups, someone is looking at the 3 cups. They're not even have their eyes closed. They're just focused on the cups that they don't have, or the cups that don't satisfy them, or whatever, and not focusing on this one. But for me, I'm kind of getting like a missed opportunity here. Maybe you missed an opportunity, or it feels like you did. Maybe you lost something here. It doesn't have to be an opportunity, but maybe there's some kind of loss here. What's this world in reverse about? Why is this world in reverse? Why is this world in reverse? Why is the world in reverse? What is it about, please? What's this world in reverse about, please? Again. So death is about, it came in reverse. So death is about an ending. And it's usually about an ending and a beginning, like a death and rebirth. But it's about the ending of something. And it's in reverse. So I mean, one way, if I didn't have this Crone of Air here, and even with this Four of Cups, I would probably just be saying, you've got a transformation card here too. I would normally just be saying with these two cards, if I didn't have this and this, I would just be saying something isn't over. Something that maybe seemed like it was over isn't over. Or something that needs to end can't end. For me, I'm just really, with these cards, I'm feeling like you or someone is not accepting an ending, not letting something go. Not letting this transformation happen. But we'll keep getting more information. We'll get more clear as we go along here. What is this Eight of Water about? What is this transformation about? What is this Eight of Water about, please? What is this Eight of Water about? Seven of Wands. In this particular Seven of Wands is about kind of faking it till you make it. It can be about knowing your own, believing in yourself, knowing your own worth, or trusting what you know, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Trusting your own skills, even if you feel shaky or you feel there's some pressure on you or something around you to make you feel not that great about that. It can be about standing your ground. And traditionally, the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something, but it's not in this deck. Yeah, for me, I feel like this is about the confidence to believe in your own magic, in the transformative possibilities, the rebirth, whatever that can happen in whatever situation this is for you. Sorry if I knocked the camera there. Very interesting. This is a very interesting energy. Okay, I got to get more. We got to get more. Can we please get more information here for pile number 3? More information for pile number 3, please. What is this for pile number 3? How do they make their plans successful for pile number 3? How does pile number 3 make their plans successful, please? We have more information here for pile number 3. Okay. We've got truth and stillness. So for me, this stillness card relates to this Five of Water we saw, this war goddess. I feel like it's time to stop fighting something. There is a need to, again, this truth, I'm getting acceptance here too with that card. Like this person's eyes are closed. I just feel like someone's in denial about something here. Sorry to say it that way. I'm sure it's not easy. And this person is reflecting. You can see, right? This gal is reflecting on her own image here. And look, there's a swan. Seeing, again, another issue of seeing things Maybe this is the true essence of who she is, you know, this swan. Card number 33, by the way. Like reflecting on yourself. This is, you know, a stillness required to reflect on yourself and to see the truth of this situation, of yourself. And I think there's a level of acceptance that's needed here. We get more information, please, for pile number 3. Pile number 3, please. Pile number 3, how do they make their plan successful? Tell us more for pile number 3. Anything else from this deck? Okay, just got the 1 here. There's something better. I knew it. Oh my gosh, on the bottom, let go. You have to accept that something is over. Or something didn't work out the way you wanted. You need to let go and let yourself transform. Let the situation transform. Okay, you need to see the truth of it. You need to spend some time reflecting on this. Clear as day. I really think, especially with this King of Wands and this, again, with this 5 of Water, I feel like you or someone is really trying to force their will in this situation. And it's just not going to happen. You're just going to create more, create more stress. How does pile number 3? Let's get you some happier messages now, okay? If pile number 3 can let go and move on, well, I'm going to take it. I didn't even quite ask for it. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. See, I didn't quite finish asking, so we didn't get like the happy message I was looking for. Oh, I might have to cover that up a little bit. Yeah, I do have to cover that up. I'm going to put a flower back on here. Sorry, I gotta cover that up. So it's reveal the lies. And we got the truth card here. Someone could literally be lying in this situation. You need to accept that. Or it's just like lying to yourself. There's a not accepting here. You need to see the actual truth of a situation. It's just, you're getting hammered with the same message. I'm sorry, I'm just the messenger here. But like, this is for your best interest and your highest good to hear these messages, okay? You need to believe that. It's for your highest good to hear these messages. There is something better for you. That's how you get what you want. These plans that you have, the success, there's something about accepting the truth, accepting something is over, moving on, letting go. It's so clear. Having the confidence to do that. Okay. If pile number 3 can let this go, we have a message about what happens after pile 3 lets this go. What happens after pile 3 lets this go? Oh, sorry. That did not. I just messed these cards up. 1 second. Okay. What happens after pile 3 lets this go? What happens after pile 3 lets this go? Yeah, this card flipped out before too. You got listen to your muse. And then you got dance. Oh, do I have more to cover up? Hang on, sorry. No, that one's fine. The dance card needs covered up. It's so beautiful too, it's a shame. Okay, you got dance. Walk the flower path. These are all lovely. And kiss the muse. What about muse here? So there's a lot of, like, the sort of message with all of these 4 cards that just came out is a lot about coming into your own power, coming into your own, knowing your own beauty, like freely just being yourself. Knowing, so I think this is a good way to explain it. So walk the flower path. So when you think about flowers, right? Not everyone stops to look at and marvel the flowers. Not everyone stops to appreciate their beauty and to smell them and see how beautiful they smell, right? Not everyone does that. But that does not change how beautiful the flowers are or how beautiful they smell. It doesn't change anything about the flower. The flowers are still gorgeous and still smell wonderfully, whether someone decided to stop and appreciate them or not. And so it's just like, think you need to see yourself as flower, literally. And funny that I picked flowers for today's, anyway, it doesn't matter, but I think that's the message. It's just like, I feel like something, whatever has transpired, has transpired that involves this situation that you're having a hard time accepting or letting go or whatever, has somehow your own self, I got this message before about self-confidence, somehow your own self-confidence or seeing yourself for who you truly are has been affected. And I think that once you let this go, you're going to come back into yourself, you know? And I think the other message here is that you're going to find the actual right, the real right thing for you. Maybe you'll find love. Maybe you'll find whatever your passion that you can just truly, freely, and genuinely embrace and fully participate in because you've let something go. Again, this is a general message, so those are general ways of interpreting that card, but take that as it resonates, okay? All right, let's look at your final card here. Interesting. Card number 24, New Birth, Guarded Vigilantly. I am going to read from the book, but I do know what this card is about. I'm going to read from the book because that's what I've done from everyone else. So it says, in every creative process, in every birth, in every opening of a new cycle of life, there is a time of vulnerability. And I just want to say there's a lot of vulnerability in these cards. Being who you truly are unapologetically requires a ton of vulnerability. Anyway, I'll just keep reading here. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the foal learning to become steady on its legs. Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time, but the process of growth and maturity has to take place, and that requires some wobbly first attempts. It cannot be any other way. So maybe if an attempt at something has failed, then you need to accept that and move on. Okay, anyway, within you, perhaps even below the level of your conscious awareness, there is fresh new life emerging like a vibrant green shoot rising up from the earth. This new life is in need of your attention and care. This could be a new relationship that needs tending with interest and kindness. It could be a new idea that you need to nurture into fullness because it is going to hold special purpose for your life path. It might be something within you, a new behavior, a new way of looking at yourself, or a new way of being in the world that you need to tend to until it becomes more natural for you to embody. This is most significantly so if you've also drawn, it's a couple other cards, we didn't draw them. If you feel, never mind, sorry, it's not applicable here. So I'm just going to find what else is applicable. So it says, you must pay attention to the new life emerging for you now, or that you will soon sense. You must not be careless and think it doesn't matter. It matters greatly. Being careless now is akin to killing off the idea before it has a chance to grow strong enough to withstand the criticism, jealousy, or sabotage by dark consciousness in others or yourself. We don't have to be frightened of destructive energy. It exists in nature and in us, and it is a part of life. We do, however, need to be intelligent to its potential power and stay centered in our heart and in our wisdom to avoid its ill effect upon that which we are nurturing into life. You will not always need to cloak that which is young. Soon enough, it will be able to stand up for itself, but for now, your vigilance and care is most certainly required. Hug your ideas to yourself as though they were a new lover you cannot bear to share with another. In time, the world will be the lover receiving the love of your idea. For now, it is for you to love, for you to hold, and for you to observe. Allow only those proven to be trustworthy to support you in this, those who can handle the frequency or vibration of what you are seeking to nurture. Some may love you, but be frightened of what you are creating. Stay true to yourself and your creative power, and be wise as to whom you invite into your inner sanctum, to witness this new life emerging. This oracle also brings guidance about keeping your inner sanctuary pure. May this be your room, a sacred place you visit, or your own body into which you retreat in relaxation or meditation. Sometimes you will find others have taken up residence in your sanctuary. Perhaps an argument that you cannot let go of has another living in your head. A suffering that has not been acknowledged and released can feel like a big, old, dirty suitcase of emotional baggage cluttering up the temple space of your heart. It is time to focus on the purity, light, love, and compassion that dwells within you. Everything else will come and go, and that is just fine. But the purity within your sanctuary is eternal. You can come back to it to refresh your spirit and gain resources to help you deal with the rest of the world and even your own darker moments anew. It will give you the peace and spaciousness of mind you need to recognize the new life and to compassionately but firmly denounce any intrusion upon that new life by doubt, fear, or sabotage. So I feel like it's pretty synchronistic. You just take what applies out of that, and I think I'm going to leave your reading at that. Okay, so if you got anything out of this, I would appreciate a like and subscribe, and I wish you all the best and see you in the next one.